So it's one thing to get the interview, but a lot of times people aren't preparing for how to actually get the job. And so in this video, I want to discuss the 2 interview mistakes that you are making that are costing you that job that you're so excited about. Hey everyone, my name is Dr. Benjamin Ritter. I am a leadership and empowerment coach at Live for Yourself Consulting, where we guide others to create a career that they love. If this is your first time at our channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to that button to be notified of new content when it's released. So the 2 most common mistakes that I see from clients and that I work with them on, I really truly get specific on these, have to do with preparing stories and using the questions that you're asked to your advantage to highlight your skills and to ensure that you're a fit for the role. And so when I say using stories, what I mean is, like the questions that they're going to ask you in the interview, or at least like the main ones that they're going to ask. So prior to the interview, you need to practice your answers, stories that relate and highlight your experiences and your strengths and your skill sets and why you're a fit for the job. Like, you need to practice those prior to actually going to the interview. So you need to spend some time sitting down and creating almost like a story deck. Open up a Word document, Google top most asked questions in an interview, list those out, and then go through your resume and look for projects that you've done, examples of how you can highlight your strengths and your fit for the role through these questions. So make sure you are using the time that you have, the knowledge that you have about yourself, to your advantage. Now, the second thing is, when you're asked a question, such as, tell me about a time you've managed conflict, or tell me about why you're such a great fit for this role, not only do you now have a chance to highlight your experiences and strengths through stories about your past experience, but you also now have the opportunity, after you've answered that question, to then ask them a question about the job, about the organization, or even potentially about themselves if they're related to the position of the department. What this does is it keeps the interview flowing like a conversation instead of an interview, and also gives you information that you need to decide if you want to actually take the job. And then most importantly, it also highlights the things that they care about and that they want to know about, which they will reveal as they answer your question. So keep these 2 really important tips in mind prior to going in for an interview. Okay, everyone, hopefully you've taken at least one thing away. Well, in this video, hopefully 2. And this brings you some value. This brings you closer to getting the job that you want. Now remember, if you liked what you see, if you liked what you've heard, make sure you give this video a like, comment with questions. I read and respond to everything. And most importantly, everyone, keep on living for yourself.